I strongly do believe that if we're the type of people that have a bunch of expectations that other people need to fulfill, that we should be willing to meet those expectations as well too. About to get into that topic in 1 second. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Al once again with another video. Thank you for tuning back in. And if you do like the content that I'm producing, which is about basically social behavior, relationships, a little bit of health inspiration, hit that subscribe button below and hit that notification bell so you can be alerted whenever I drop another video. Appreciate it. A lot of people believe in having expectations is just setting yourself up for disappointment. But in reality, we all have expectations when it comes to people that we interact with. Either that's friendships, relationships, even when it comes to your co-workers. And here's a small example, right? It might be real small, but I'm still going to say it anyway. If you think in your head that you wouldn't want somebody to lie to you and you expect them not to, that is an expectation. So my question for a lot of you is, why have that expectation to somebody to not lie to you, but you might be the type of individual that goes around lying to people, right? It doesn't make sense. At least in my opinion, it doesn't. Because I feel that in life, if we was to have these expectations towards people, we should be willing to meet that expectation as well too. We should never set a bar that is so high that we can't reach ourselves. I personally feel that it is real selfish if we was to be the type of people of giving these expectations to people and what we feel that they need to give to us, and then we have no need to give it to them. Like, especially when it comes to friendships and relationships. Like, I can't ask for somebody to be loyal to me, to be honest to me, to be a certain type of way. And then when it comes to them, I'm not giving them that same exact thing that I'm asking for. And by no means at all am I ever going to give anybody the advice to lower their standards. But at the same time though, do you meet your standards? Do you meet your expectations? Like, let's say with relationships, right? So your list of things, it can be 5 things, 10 things, 20 things that you expect from a man or a woman. Do you meet those expectations or equal to it, equivalent of? Now, when it comes to your friendships, do you have a set of boundaries that you wouldn't want your friends to cross, but then again, you don't have that same thing inside of you and you feel that it'll be okay for you? Give an example, right? So, if you tell your friend that, hey, you know what? You can't holler at my cousins. My cousins are off limits. But would you still go and try to holler at one of their cousins, as an example? Put that in perspective. Because if you are the type of person to set up this rule, to set up this boundary, and that's your expectation, and you still go against that, then what does that say about you? You have to meet your own expectation. That's the reason why, like, a lot of friendships and relationships fall off. Because people don't meet them. I can never, ever, ever tell somebody, like, yo, I would not want you to do this. This is off limits. This is my expectation. And then go against that by doing it myself. Because the thing is, I wouldn't want people to look at me and be like, hey, yo, Al is a contradicting ass fool right there. So, he's not cool. And then that's when people start labeling, yo, Al's not real, Al is fake. Al just talk a lot of mess saying that you shouldn't do this, but he'll go do it anyway. That's why, if anybody knows that I have an expectation, because it's true, we all do have expectations. That's just human nature. It's part of it, you know? I'm not gonna go and do it myself or not do something. If I want you to always respect me, I'm gonna always respect you. You can easily say that. That right there is the expectation. Respect. So I'm definitely not saying don't have any expectations, because like I said, we all have them. Even though some of y'all might not believe that, but we do. But when it comes down to it though, my advice would be to live up to your own expectations. Lead by an example. So if you want people to fulfill your expectations that you have, wouldn't it be best to have people mirror your actions, you know? All in all, it is practicing what you preach, because there is no statement that speaks louder than action in itself. And do you know another thing? Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell that's down there so you can be notified whenever I upload a video. Once again, thank you for tuning in, coming through. This is your boy Al. Thank you. Much love.